some point. So, hi everybody. Yeah, I've been with Whole Foods 25 years, so long time. How many people were not alive 25 years ago? Most people in this room. So, wow, scary. So we have 7,000 team members here in Northern California. We have 36 stores. Hopefully, maybe you'll be visiting one of the stores on your scavenger hunt. Is that tomorrow or today? Tonight. Stop by the Hate store. Or no. Oh, sorry. On that thing you're doing this afternoon. Well, if you need any sustenance, stop at one of the Whole Foods in the city. So one of the thing I want, since we have a short period of time, I just wanted to talk a little bit about a deeper purpose. You know, that can the environmental efforts really connect and into a deeper purpose for you personally. And one of the things that I connect with is the microlending movement. Started with Muhammad Yunus and the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh, and essentially started with small loans of like $25, $50, and mostly to women, almost 95% to women. And the reason to basically get out of the cycle of poverty. And the reason why they gave the loans mostly to women is because the women actually would use it to start a small business and invest, as opposed to the men who would either drink or gamble it away. So they found over time is that this could break the cycle of poverty. It's one of the few things that they found that can actually break the cycle of poverty. Instead of a straight donation, you actually give people small loans that over time they can build a business that can employ themselves and potentially other people as well. So, you know, intellectually I understood that, and Whole Foods Market, we started a foundation a few years ago called the Whole Planet Foundation, where we said anywhere where we trade outside of the U.S., we need to be a good steward for those countries, and we need to try to break the cycle of poverty in countries where we do trade for products. So, and everybody wants to buy locally, but there's certain things you can't buy locally. If you want to eat bananas, there's no bananas grown in Marin County. If you want chocolate, there's pretty much no chocolate grown in the U.S. And all the great local coffee roasters we have, there isn't any coffee coming from the U.S. So when you do source from outside, you do need to try to create that connection. So we started the Whole Planet Foundation, where we started doing microlending projects in Guatemala, Costa Rica. Just started a project in India. And last summer, team members of Whole Foods get to go on volunteer trips to volunteer with some of these projects. And last summer I got the opportunity to go to Kenya with about 10 team members, and we were in Mahi Mahiu, which is about a couple hours outside of Nairobi, at the very beginning of the Rift Valley. So you come into the Rift Valley, and it's a very poor community, and there's lots of, you know, it's the trucking route to Tanzania. So, and it's the last town, so there's there's a lot of sex workers, a lot of drugs, theft, and the people who live there, it's a really rough place. But there's one kind of leading light in that community. It's a group called Comfort the Children, who are our Whole Planet partners, and we got to go work with them. And what they do is one of the key to their program is they found is that, you know, women with special needs children in East Africa, the kids aren't allowed to go to school if you have a special needs child in East Africa. And often the women are shunned from society, in essence, that oftentimes their husbands will leave them if you have a special needs child. So they started a small business in Kenya where the women do sewing projects and a special needs school. So when I got there, there was 10 women in the program with 10 kids, great women, the Maliki moms, and we started talking about was there any projects that they could do for Whole Foods, and they showed us these things, we call them life jackets, and they go on coffee cups, and they were making them to sell to a few coffee shops in Nairobi, a few coffee shops in the U.S., and and they were providing work for the women, and then in turns that the kids got to go to the special needs school. So when we got there, we said, well, why don't we buy some? So we said, we'll buy 50,000 of these. So, and you know, we at Whole Foods, we have 300 stores, and we have we sell about 30,000 coffee drinks a day. So actually nothing compared to Starbucks. And half of those coffee drinks, they put one of those little sleeves on them. So not only could we provide jobs for the women, but also to keep those coffee sleeves, the paper coffee sleeves, out of the waste stream. So the women hand sew all these. They hand sew them, no electricity, and I'm very excited to say, you know, we just launched these in our store. We sold 50,000 in 10 days. They're all gone, and the women are making more. And women are moving to the town so their kids can get in the program, and there's now 25 women, and they're hoping eventually to have 50 women in the program. So it's really exciting. So I brought a few of these. I tried to get one for everybody, but we're actually sold out. So there'll become more. But I wanted to show you guys just a little quick video of what we did there. So if I can find it.
Small choice that impacts a life, a huge impact on the other side of the world. It changes a life.
My friend Zane, who runs Comfort the Children International, told me about the work that they're doing in Kenya and the women who make these lifeline coffee sleeves. Sounded interesting, so I went to check it out. I went to Kenya. That's when I met Florence and her daughter Ruth.
I want to be a doctor.
Ruth wants to be a doctor.
We were dealing with two different marginalized communities, so we decided we'd start the first special needs school in the Rift Valley and call it Malika Kids.
The school where Ruth goes is supported by the Lifeline coffee sleeves that the moms make together. And what's really cool is it's right next door. You sometimes wonder if buying a product really has an impact. In this case, it really seems to be working.
I say life jacket. It is saved my life.
It's a rare chance for these women to earn an income, to see their kids flourish, to be empowered.
I'm mother to Joseph.
I'm Giza, mother to Danson.
I'm Josephine Wanjiru, mother to Abigail.
What the Lifeline does is provide people that opportunity to choose a product that they can feel good about, that they know is creating a positive impact on the environment and humanity.
Yeah, so that's Comfort the Children, and their home base is Austin, Texas. So if you go online to the web and connect with Comfort the Children, there are Whole Planet partners there. And we just ordered another 100,000, so it's kind of exciting. So you see them in the store. Encourage folks to buy those too. And I also we made a donation on behalf of each of you to the Whole Planet Foundation. These are calendars we sell at the holidays, so I got a calendar for everybody. So if you want to grab them, so thanks.